Hey there, gamers, racers, and motorsports fans. Welcome to another video here on A+ Sim Racing.
Left side.
It's time for another episode of Praga Hotlaps. This week, we're off to the Hungaroring. This is a circuit that I'm not too familiar with, and it's a tricky track, so it's going to be hard to set a competitive lap time. So far, I've put in about 3 hours of practice on this track with this car, trying to get my times down. And while I did manage to set a personal best and somehow managed to get, for now, top spot on the Hotlap leaderboard, I'm still a little bit behind the AI. So we're going to take a look at my lap, and then later in the video we'll have a look at the AI at level 110 to see what a proper lap around the Hungaroring is supposed to look like. To start off the lap, you're going to try and get the best exit from that last turn that you can and carry that speed down the start-finish straight here. And turn 1 is fairly wide, but it's very sharp, so you're going to want to brake a little bit earlier than you think and try and cut the turn on the inside curb, keeping it as tight as possible. You can see I just missed it, so I left a little bit of time on the table there. Turn 2 is a downhill left, so you're going to want to look for the curb where it starts on the right, and that's where I start braking and trying to keep the car stable as you come through this turn, getting back on the throttle as soon as you're confident that you can maintain it and not spin out, and keep it flat out through those turns. Now getting ready to brake as you see the curbs on the right. There's a lot of the curb on the inside there. Careful not to run wide on the exit. Now we're going to start braking before the turn in and get down to either second or third gear, depending how you can carry the speed through that turn. And now we're going to get ready for the chicane here. This is a second gear turn, trying to carry as much speed through as you can, but watch out for the curbs, they are slippery. Now we're going to try and keep the car over to the left to open up the next right-hander, get back on the throttle, and now you keep it pinned through the next left-hander. Now get ready to brake when you approach the curbs on the left. Try and carry some speed through, but don't run wide. Now for this next turn, you want to be careful with your throttle application. You don't want to use too much throttle over this right curb here, and don't try and accelerate until you're off that inside curb. And for these final 2 slow speed turns, you're going to want to focus on getting the best exit that you can. And now the final turn of the lap. Once again, trying to set yourself up for the best exit to carry that speed down the start-finish straight for the next lap. Alright, so now let's get on board the Praga R1 and take a look at a lap around the Hungaroring.
145.4.
So that was my personal best lap at a 145.39. Just ignore Jim there, he wasn't being accurate, he rounded up. So now this is the AI at level 110. We're going to follow along in the chase cam and have a look at how a lap should be. And that lap was a 143.5. So I'm a little bit off pace compared to where I usually am with the AI at level 110. However, this is a circuit that I don't have a lot of experience at. It's rather tricky, so I'm going to accept that for now I'm within 2 seconds behind the AI, and I'm pretty sure over time I can whittle that down. But somehow I managed to get number 1 on the leaderboard. And I don't imagine that's going to last very long. So there's some really rapid drivers in RaceRoom, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they set a hot lap at the Hungaroring with the Praga R1. But for the moment, I'm going to enjoy being on top. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.